The Titan program began development in 1955 as a backup option in case the Atlas program failed. It would become the second intercontinental ballistic missile deployed by the United States Air Force, also a liquid-fueled giant. The Titan was the first multi-stage ICBM put on operational alert. The Titan was the largest ICBM ever deployed. It held a 9-megaton nuclear warhead, making it the most powerful nuclear weapon in American history. Titans were finally retired in the mid-1980s due to their high cost and series of accidents. So if you take all the bombs dropped by all the countries during World War II, combine them all together, add the two nuclear weapons that were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, then take that amount and multiply it by 3, and you have a 9, almost 10 megaton nuclear warhead. Now, this is the warhead that I'm talking about. It sits on top of a Titan II 110-foot missile. Beneath the ground, the Titan's concrete and steel reinforced facilities were able to withstand the massive pressure of a nearby nuclear blast. The first successful test of a Titan took place in January of 1960. A little over 2 years later, the first Titan I's became operational. They were based out of Lowry Air Force Base, Denver, Colorado, in April 1962. Today, we are at the Count Ferdinand von Galen Titan Museum, which houses the only fully intact Titan II missile silo in the world. The Titan II was the largest ICBM ever deployed by the United States Air Force. Standing 103 feet tall and weighing a colossal 330,000 pounds, it had a range of up to 9,300 miles. That's 3,000 miles greater than the Titan I. The Titan II held a W-53 warhead with an incredible 9 megatons of explosive power. That's 3 times the explosive power of all the bombs used during World War II, including both atomic bombs. This warhead, twice as powerful as any other ICBM's warhead, Titan IIs were configured with 1 missile per site. Each site was at least 7 miles from the next closest site. A major innovation of the Titan II was that it had storable liquid propellant. This allowed the Titan II missile to launch within about a minute, a considerable upgrade over the Titan I's 15-minute launch response time. The Titan II had several notable accidents during its long service, yet because the missiles held 30% of the Air Force's nuclear warhead megatonnage, it was kept in service for nearly 25 years. Titan IIs were operational for 24 years, starting in June 1963 and lasting through June 1987. They were based out of Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Arizona, which had 18 of them, McConnell Air Force Base in Kansas, which had 18, and Little Rock Air Force Base out of Arkansas that also had 18 total. The most notable accident was at the Damascus site in 1980, when a Titan II literally blew up within the silo, killing one and injuring several. But the most deadly accident happened when repairs were being made to another silo in the Little Rock area, and 53 souls were lost when a fire broke out in a sealed silo. All died within 1 minute. Down these 55 stairs is the Titan II silo number 571-7, the 571st Strategic Missile Squadron, 300th Strategic Missile Wing, Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. By September of 1985, the necessary parties were in agreement and the paperwork was complete. The Air Force would retain ownership of missile site number 571-7, but lease it to Pima County. Pima County, in turn, would sublease the site to the Foundation for the purpose of operating the Titan Missile Museum. Before the Foundation could open the Titan Missile Museum, several modifications had to be made to the missile site. All of these modifications were made for the purpose of demonstrating that Launch Complex 571-7 is no longer an operational missile site. For example, before a missile November 10 could go on display in the launch duct, holes were cut in each of the propellant tanks and in the heat shield of the re-entry disk. Then the missile was displayed on the surface of the site for 30 days to allow satellites to confirm that it was no longer operational. After the missile was installed into the launch duct, the silo closure door was permanently placed in a half-open position. 6 huge concrete blocks prevent it from opening any further, and a large window was placed over the open portion of the launch duct to facilitate visitor and satellite viewing. The Titan Missile Museum opened its doors to the public on May 21st, 1986. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell so that you'll be notified whenever we do an upload. Always remember, every trip starts with a step, and that step, well, it starts with you.